Okay, so we have the two sides glued to the top and bottom, and the next stage is to glue on the front and back. Now before you do that, you want to make sure that you have a nice level surface on which to glue those pieces. And the place where you might have a little trouble is where these pieces meet. And we just want to make sure that this is nice and level. If you were careful when gluing it, it probably is fine and doesn't need any work. If one side's a little higher, a nice way to take care of that is with a sanding block. So if you just get some 1x4 lumber and you glue on some 100 grit sandpaper, or you can, I think you can even buy some adhesive back sandpaper, put it on there, and that will keep it level if you have the block across two sides. So you just want to go over and make sure that you have a nice level surface, and check both sides, because really we can glue on the top and the back at the same time. I've done most of this work already, so I'm ready to go. Now what I do is I take both my top and the back and I've pre-taped it here, so that when the glue is on there you can just set this on and you're ready to go. And I've done that with both this is the back piece and the front piece. Now one other note on this back piece, there's a hole, and one side of this hole has a round over on it, and it's nice to put that side facing out. If you like the other side better and really want that facing out, that's fine. You'll just need to, you'll want to sand this edge over after you get it glued on. So now I'm going to put my glue on, and we're just going to lay a bead of glue all the way around the box. Yes, sir. And I like to smear this glue around so there's glue on the entire edge. So we have a nice glue surface all the way around. And of course, you'll remember from our last video, you'll have a wet rag handy. Wipe the glue off your finger. Now, I'm going to put the back piece on first. It doesn't matter which one you do. These are cut pretty close to size, so what you want to try to have happen is to make sure you're getting this piece to cover the sides at all the four corners. It'll want to slide around a little bit with this wet glue, so I like to tape down these corners first and make sure that I've got good, it's making good contact all the way around. And everything looks good to me, so I'm just going to pull this tape down around. I like to listen to Tito Puente to inspire me to play this box when I'm done. I don't know if you would like the same thing, but maybe you'll want to play along to some Beethoven. Okay, back is on. I'm just going to flip this over and do the same thing for the front piece. Here comes the glue. And here comes the smearing of the glue. I kind of like the feel of the glue, smearing it around on the wood. I don't know why. Puts me in touch with the project. Okay, now we're going to put the other piece on. This happens to be the front, pre-taped. Again, we want to make sure first that we have all of the, we're covering that there should be just a little bit of overhang all the way around. Don't panic if you get all the tape down and realize that you don't quite have some overhang all the way around. It's going to play, this box is going to sound great and play it well irregardless of how well you perform this step. We can sand things flush, which will be the next thing we do. Okay, so it's completely taped down. Now what I do is I take some scrap wood here. Basically I'm looking for something that's bigger than the surface of the box. Set that on here, and then we've got some weights here that I use. Set these on here. You can use any kind of weight that you like. I've talked about this in other videos, but you know, you can use a bucket filled with water, a couple sacks of flour, some giant stack of books, your coin, your piggy bank. Be creative. Okay, that's it for this step. We're going to let this dry for an hour, and I'll see you back here in about an hour and we'll talk about sanding.
Bye.